Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome to this DVD Blu-ray update. I was going to do this yesterday, but I got too relaxed. I fell asleep on the couch, so I didn't have a chance to do it. But on this Saturday morning, at about almost 7:30, I believe, just about 7:30. Let me check. Yeah, 7:30. And of course I'm off today, so again I'm here to give you guys a DVD Blu-ray update. Now, in case anybody is wondering, I am going to be starting my traditional holiday special stuff, you know, the movies and things like that. I just need to get some cases, and financially, let's just say God has really come through. So, but that doesn't mean some other things might not change it as well, but we'll just have to wait and see. But financially, right now, starting next week, things are really starting to look up, providing, you know, nothing else changes. But anyway, thought I'd give you guys a bit of an update as to what has been added to the collection, and there's going to be a lot more added soon as well. In fact, I still got to basically figure out how I'm going to get enough shelf space for a lot of this. But anyway, we'll start, of course, with the DVDs and go from there. First off, DVD-wise, because it is Halloween time, and seeing as though me and my mom both have the DVD versions of the other two holiday specials, that being Thanksgiving and Christmas, it was only natural that I would pick this up at my job. Now, unfortunately, my job doesn't have the Blu-ray versions yet. I do not know why, but I know I can get the Blu-rays through Amazon if I want to. And of course, what I'm talking about is it's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, which also includes the bonus special. It's Magic, Charlie Brown. So yeah, got this for about, I think, $9.96. It is a slipcover, as you can see, a nice little slipcover, and it's nicely embossed all the way around. In fact, yeah, you can hear that. There's that, you know, it's it's embossed. So yeah, it's all nicely embossed. So that's pretty cool. And as well as on the back. So, but yeah, it's for about $9.96. I think I got this. Of course, there's the DVD right there. Again, I know they're on Blu-ray as well, so eventually I'll probably get the Blu-rays, maybe in a pack or something like that, very soon. But there we have it. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, which ironically they did show this past week on ABC, and I did DVR. Originally, I was going to put my DVD recorder on a timer, put a DVD in there, or a recordable DVD, so I can record the special as well as the Toy Story special. That didn't happen, so that's okay. Can't win them all, but I do have it on DVR. But here we have, like I said, it's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Nice addition to the collection. Now, next up, I was kind of surprised my job had this. I wasn't sure if they were. You know, with the anniversary, or with this being the 30th anniversary of the film, and then of course 3 days ago being the day that was featured in the second film, the exact day and year, especially when you got to the exact time. I know that this past week or so they had released or re-released all three movies on Blu-ray, new packaging and all that. They released a deluxe version on Blu-ray, which includes the movies and this that I hold in my hand. Now I think there's another version that had this along with the movies also available on Blu-ray. In other words, this was a bit, I think they said was available on Blu-ray. I'm not really sure. But of course, what am I talking about? I'm talking about none other than Back to the Future, the complete animated series. As you can hear, all embossed on the side. Nicely done. Really like it. And again, you know, I thought, and I think they said this is also on Blu-ray, but I think it's part of a deluxe set with the movies. And it comes with a nice slipcase, as you can see. And I remember this series, let me open this now so I can just get it out of the way. I remember watching this series every, you know, ironically today is a Saturday morning. Ironically I'm doing this on a Saturday morning. And I remember watching this series when it came out on CBS every Saturday morning, or at least try to. Because they also had other shows that me and my sisters would watch as well, but I remember this came out. And I kind of liked the idea that it was kind of one of those shows that, you know, even though it wasn't really enforced at the time, that, you know, had the EA kind of educational standard. It's also where we got introduced to Bill Nye the Science Guy, so that was really cool. And here you see on the inside, you got the episodes listed for each disc, right here. And of course you got the disc here. It's disc 1 for season 1. And then you have disc 2 for season 1. And then season 2 you have disc 3 and disc 2 on season 2 on disc 4. So it's pretty cool. And again, you get some bonus features on disc 1. Your bonus feature is storyboards. On disc 2, it's bonus feature is Drawn to the Future. And then on the season 2 set, on the season 2 ones, on the second disc, or the fourth disc I should say, of the set on season 2, you get Back to the Future, the animated series revisited, and galleries. So it's pretty cool. And it looks like you get 7 episodes on disc 1 and disc 3, and you get 6 episodes on disc 2 and disc 4. So basically 26 episodes each. And it's pretty cool. And they do have the Christmas episode on here, so if you want to rip it, the Christmas episode I think it's episode 10, it's on disc 2 of season 1. So if you want to rip it or something like that, there you go, you can add that to your Christmas stuff. I might do that if I can. I might do that. So yeah, it's really cool. And yeah. And what's cool about this, I didn't even know about it. They got Mary Steenburgen, who was Clara in the third film, doing the voice here, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, Back to the Future, complete animated series. If you don't got it yet, go out and get it. I'm sure they're gonna sell it in 2 separate volumes, seasonal volumes. I'm sure they're gonna do that, if not already. And what that means is instead of getting like the complete set, you're going to probably get 2 different volumes, one saying, or 2 different sets. It's going to say season 2, disc 1 and 2, and then another set that's going to say season 1, disc 1 and 2. So, or the complete first season, the complete second season, instead of getting them in one set. I recommend getting the whole set. And if you're getting the deluxe set of Back to the Future, the movies and this, I recommend getting that, and especially if you can try to get this on Blu-ray. Not sure if it is or not. But Back to the Future, the complete animated series. And then last but not least, I finally got this officially on DVD. As I mentioned in the package opening, I basically bought the VHS. Me and my family had bought the VHS when we lived in Kansas for a few months. Ironically, during a rainy night at a Blockbuster. So we ended up getting it that way. And I was able to, through my ILO recorder and my VCR at the time, when they were working properly before they both got the shaft, because they finally went, I had transferred I had recorded the VHS version that I had of this movie onto my first, I think, Ultimate Movie Collection DVD, along with some other movies. I think the other movies being like Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island and Cyber Chase or something. And what movie am I talking about? Well, none other than Tiny Toons, How I Spent My Vacation, or I think it was originally known as How I Spent My Summer Vacation. And again, a little bit of trivia in case you don't know. This was originally supposed to be in theaters. They even joke about it in the end credits. So, there you go. I'm kind of surprised they haven't released it on Blu-ray. I know some people like Sarah Nizarak will say, well, it was done on broadcast master tape, that's why it probably wasn't able to be in theaters or whatever. Well, nowadays I'm not so sure. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully maybe someday Warner Brothers will give it a Blu-ray release, but we'll wait and see. But there's no bonus features or anything, it's just bare bones, so, you know, there you go. Now next up, of course we have the Blu-rays. And first one is a very unique Blu-ray. As a matter of fact, when you could probably hear what it was there, so hopefully nothing got damaged. But the way it was being advertised and marketed for its Blu-ray release, this version was being shown more than anything at the end of the commercials for it. There's several other versions of it being sold. There is a lunchbox gift set version. Basically, it's a lunchbox with the movie and stuff. I think like this inside, or just the regular Blu-ray. So you got the lunchbox gift set, you got the regular Blu-ray release, and the regular DVD release. And of course, you got this one, which you can actually put up as a display. That's right, you can display this. And what am I talking about? How about Jurassic World? That's right. I finally got it. And what I was doing actually over the past few days, when it came out, was I was hiding several copies of this version all over the place at my store. So that way I could try to make sure, in case it got sold out, because it's a good movie, that I would be able to obtain a copy. I had done that numerous times with other movies and stuff, and that's how I was able to get those copies as well. But fortunately, we had a display and everything. There was enough going around, so I was able to get a copy anyway. And again, like I said, they had different versions. They had a Blu-ray. They have the regular standard Blu-ray version. They have the lunchbox version, lunchbox gift set, as well as the DVD version. So I decided, because this one was about maybe $6 more, $6.50 more. I decided, you know what? I get a discount anyway. Might as well go for the more stylish one. Now I could have got the lunchbox gift set, but I know what that would have been. It's just a lunchbox. I think it comes with something else, but I think it's just a lunchbox and the regular Blu-ray, unless it comes with this, but I'm not really sure. But what I mean by this being a display, and this is one I do recommend getting, is you see this here, this little tab. You can actually, let me move some stuff here for a second. You can actually, I don't know if you can see that, you can actually, if propped right, got something standing in the way there, hold on. If propped right, you can actually, like I said, it's propped up right, you can actually display it. I don't know, you should be able to display it. Oh, you gotta, I think there's something you gotta push down or something, I'm not really sure. Oh yeah, there's something you gotta push out, but yeah, you could actually display this. Again, I don't know if you can see that well, but you can actually, yeah, you can. I think I got some rigids here, that's why it's not steady. But you can actually display this, you know, on your shelf or something like that. The only problem is it will fall off if you're not careful. Now it does come with a back cover, as you can see. This was taped on the back of this, so it was actually taped on the back here. So yeah, it's you can put that in the back there. But like I said, it's more of a display, if you will. Like I said, if you just want to display it, lean it back a little bit. I think there's something here you're supposed to push out. I think that helps it out a little bit, kind of hooks it in, if you will. Right here where I'm pointing, there's like something you got to push out. So, but yeah, it's mostly like for display, and you can take it out like that, and then you have it like this, sort of like a film canister, if you will, which I think is kind of cool. You open it up, nicely embossed tin. It's kind of basically a steel book, and then on the inside you get the movies like this. Here's the Blu-ray. Pretty much you can see that. And then of course here's the DVD right there. And again, this is the Blu-ray. This is the one. Oops. The only problem I think people are going to have with this is trying to get them out, but here you go. You see, you just do that, pull it out. There's the Blu-ray, slip it back in. And then the same with the DVD, open it up, there it is, slip it back in. And then when you're done, just shut it. I guess if you want to be kind of perfect about it or something, there you go. Just like that. And then, like I said, just put it back into your thing, like here, and you can display it if you want to. And I'm sure a lot of people will. Now, I'm sure a lot of people, they're probably just going to take it, and they're probably just going to put it to the side, and if people come over and say, well, where's Jurassic World? You said you have it. Oh, here it is. Just slip it out. There you go. You know. But I like this. I kind of think it's kind of unique, and I think it might be the start of something different. Maybe. Because I think they're noticing that people actually display these things at times, so it's like, well, why not just give them something to display the movies in anyway? So, and like I said, right here, I think you got to push out and it helps display it a little bit. Alright, next up is something that I was surprised it was out, because it wasn't that long ago that I saw Angry Joe's review of the movie, and I was surprised it came out on the Blu-ray and DVD already. Now, I will admit, I'm a fan, not that big of a fan, but I'm a fan of it out of respect, and I have seen it several times on occasions. A little bit of a secret, when I first saw the episode, some of the episodes, I don't know how old I was. I think I may have been 13 or 14. And I think it kind of, I know it's going to sound a little silly, it kind of scared me a little bit, because when you have one of the main heroes all of a sudden just turn into a freaking gorilla out of nowhere, you're like, and you know, just in the face, just, you know, it just stays on the face all the time, and he's yelling and all that, and it's like, you get freaked. Right? So, yeah, you know, I was, you know, I would watch it on occasions. You know, I'm not, again, I'm not against the show. I'm not against the franchise. I'm actually, like I say, out of respect, I'm a fan of it. Because it wouldn't be lasting as long as it has if you didn't have fans that, even if they're not, even if they don't watch it as much, you know, aren't fans out of respect. Because if it wasn't for this show, I don't think anime would really be crossing over like it has. If it wasn't for this franchise, they wouldn't be crossing over as wouldn't be crossing over as they have.